How's it going, guys? My name is Zach with the Movie Castle, and today I'm really happy because we're going to be talking about an all-new issue number 1 of a Cullen Bunn comic. This one's entitled Lamentation and is put out by Oni Press. And this is a haunted stage play type deal. I really love movies and media that takes place in a stage. They're really cool and you don't get them too often. The classic Italian giallo stage fright comes to mind. The Books of Blood story, Sex, Death, and Starshine, I believe it is. That was a good haunted play. Overall, you don't really get too much, you know, I mean, like, even The King in Yellow, a haunted play, you don't really get too much that's actually on a stage because the play's been banned, you know? So, you need more haunted play stuff, and in turn, cracking it open just sucked right in, you know? The idea that these group of people are trapped in this haunted theater, forced to perform a play under mysterious circumstances, and there's the world of the play as well that maybe holds clues to what's going on in real life. I don't know, but it is an interesting concept, and I did really dig it. I do also want to say, right off the bat, 48 pages of fear, and if we flip to the preview for the next one, the preview also shows 48 pages of fear. So these are double length, which is pretty interesting. I know that Scott Snyder did those Comixology comics, which were, when Dark Horse released them in print, double length, and I'd be kind of curious, what if that's how comics are going? You know, what if we're going to get, because this says Act 1, I'd be willing to bet this is probably going to be 3 issues, 3 double-length issues, essentially a standard run. But I'd be curious if comics are going to switch over to thicker things. You know, this is, what does it say on the back? Like $6.99? Yeah, it's $6.99. It's more expensive, but it's essentially 2. And that would be interesting, you know, you get more each time. It doesn't last as long, but the whole plot is over in 3 issues. I think that's what we're doing here, and I think that might be an interesting way to do it because, to be honest, you know, I almost want to just go to trades for lots of stuff because you get just a little piece each month. It might be better this way, and to see a comic try this out, I'm curious what the sales are going to be like. I'm curious what people will think, but an interesting idea doing these double-length things. We'll have to check it out. Anyway, if you want a more in-depth look at the comic itself, I'm going to switch to the close-up camera. We'll take a bit of a closer look at the story and the art. I won't be doing any major spoilers, but I'll give you guys a little introduction and say my piece on a few plot points. So, without further ado, to the close-up camera. Alright, here we are inside the castle, taking a closer look at Lamentation number 1. Gotta love that old-timey font there. Bring it close to the camera. I really do like this cover. Her on the stage, comedy and tragedy there at the bottom, and we do get to see the prince and all his friends hiding in the shadows. The Oni logo is here. Oni Press, I think they did Scott Pilgrim. You see them pop up from time to time. May 2023, actually putting the month on there. And $6.99, which I would normally say is pretty steep for a single issue of a comic. But pan over here and we get that it says 48 pages of fear. That's a pretty good length. I think a normal comic's like 22, so this is more than double. Definitely cool there. Anyway, after that, we get the credit page. We get to see Cullen Bunn's the writer, Arjuna Susini is the illustrator, and colors by Hillary Jenkins. We also do get, it's kind of interesting, a content warning here. This book contains discussion of self-termination, and then a number to call if you need help. So, yeah, we are starting to see warnings like that pop up from time to time. So, I mean, cool, they give you a number. And then we get this Act 1 plate here. And I do like Act 1. This will probably be 3 acts. Most plays are 3 acts, and I do like they have this additional page. Anyway, after that, we're going to talk a little bit about the story. I'll be trying to avoid major spoilers, and I'll try not to say too much more than I have to. Although, that being said, issue 1s are primarily setup, so I might go a little farther than I normally would. But I will show you guys around a little bit of the comic, and I'll try not to spoil too much. But that being said, I do definitely recommend it. If you want to pause here and go in relatively unspoiled, that would be a good idea. But again, I'll try not to cover too much. We do open up with this nice little cast of characters thing. Jennifer Sims, main character, playing the character of Jennifer, some of the other people in the play, and then we get Prince Razid and some question marks. We don't know who plays him. Anyway, after that, we get Jennifer on the phone talking to her mother. She's found an acting gig, and if she gets it, it'll pay real money. And she's trying to convince her mom, yeah, this isn't going to be the best paying job probably, but I'm actually going to be making money off of it. It will be a real job at a real theater. And pay attention to this ad that she sees. We'll see that again in a second. But I do love the outside of the theater. It's all run down and abandoned looking, and you see some nice stonework here, but it's all overgrown with moss. And we see the poster for the play on the outside, but if she's going to an audition, you think there'd be some people on the inside, but apparently no, there is no people here. And she starts to go inside, and she sees the other actors rehearsing, and whatever's going on in the play, they're stabbing at something invisible. She makes her presence known to the director, and she'll start to kind of give a pitch, you know. She says, oh, I'm Jennifer Sims, I've been in a few things, you know, it's nothing big, but she does have somewhat of a resume, and they pick her right off the bat. They say, oh, we know who you are, you'll be perfect for the part, and she gets it just like that, and she's wondering, wow, why there's no other people, they already know me, and now they're going to just pick me for the lead role. And we do get a bit of a hint at what's going on when we see the ad after she set it down, and now the ad's for receptionist. So the ad was never real. It was just kind of a hallucination, and we get to see just how fast the play moves. You know, someone already starts measuring her. There's one guy running around on the tech side trying to make everything better, and then we get the composer here with, yeah, I'm thinking those band people aren't super normal, but a big hint to the supernatural. In addition to the ad changing, she sits down and reads her script, and we get this really fun panel where as she's reading her script, we see shadows creeping up on her in the darkness. Yeah, something's going on, but they let her on to do the play, and we see that when they go into the play, they actually step into the world of the play, you know, so the comic switches into this other world, and they're ladies that their carriage got stuck in the mud, and now they're going to seek refuge in this castle. Very, very old school horror here, and I really do appreciate that. And of course, they found shelter, but there's the evil prince, and today was supposed to be his wedding day, but his bride is dead, and you're wondering what's going to happen in the world of the play. So I do like that we get the world of the play running simultaneously with the world on the inside, and I guess the point where I should leave you guys, because again, I said I didn't want to go too far, but kind of the hook of this, you know, that really sets up what the book is going to be like, is when she tries to get out, she finds everything in the lobby all bricked up, and she can't get out, and of course, no signal, so they're trapped here. What's going on? We're just rehearsing the play forever until we get it right? Yeah. We're stepping into the Twilight Zone a little bit, and we have to wonder, you know, like the other actors seem normal. What about the director? Is she normal? And we kind of wonder exactly what's going on, and throughout the rest of the book, we will get more for the world of the play, and we also will get more for the reality, and we'll get to see what their situation is like, and I really do like this setup, and I am really, really curious where this is going to go. Are they going to complete the ritual and do the play right? Or are they going to fight it and see if they can overcome this mysterious prince character? And I do like that setup, and I really wonder where it's going. And the idea that this is going to come out in big chunks, I like that as well. You know, it gives me a little bit more to get invested in. May 2023... and this is June, May, June, so only 1 month apart despite them being double length. So it sounds like this is going to be a really nice 3-month thing. You know, a whole graphic novel coming out in a quarter of a year instead of a 6. That I really like. So overall, this is a project I'm really excited for. I think it's pretty fun, and I definitely would recommend it. Always love stage play stuff. Anyway, to everyone who's watched so far, thank you for watching. To everyone who's liked and subscribed, thank you. You really are helping the channel out. I'll leave a relevant playlist on the bottom. This should be my Cullen Bunn playlist, where you can see me review like the first volume of Harrow County, The Unsound. That was a pretty underrated one. Other things like Cold Spots and Phantom of the Scan, some standalone stories. So anyway, if you want to see more Cullen Bunn, a playlist should pop up on the bottom. Anyway, have a good day. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Cullen Bunn playlist on the bottom. Have a good day now.